just had a nap because I absolutely was exhausted. And I think napping is so overrated. When I was little, I thought that napping was punishment. Silly I was. But looks like I still need more. But come on, it's almost 5 p.m. So I'll try to survive the evening. And again, once again, go to bed earlier. We'll see how it goes. Like, my shoulder is killing me. But I pick up a new phone and it will take me a few days to set it up because I am lazy in that meaning. I hate transitioning to new stuff and not like transitioning, I hate setting up new stuff because like all my gadgets, they work for me like for years. I don't have this habit of getting a new phone every time a new model comes out. So it's like I have to do it because this one is dying and I hate doing that. Yeah. I'll probably try to put at least a little bit of the bed together. I took a painkiller for the shoulder, so it might help me to be able to do something there. I'm looking here. These are parts of These are parts of the bed. Which I can't bring myself to putting together. But I should. But also got an email today, my availability check for the background work, so maybe the following Monday, maybe there will be some background work. You know what I noticed? The more I started applying, the more opportunities I started getting. Because earlier, when I applied occasionally, the opportunities came very much occasionally. But it's like the more you apply, the percentage of people getting back to you, looking at you, is bigger. Much bigger, much bigger. So it's more about the consistency and the boring stuff, like dealing with the boring stuff. Oh, speaking of the boring stuff, I'm currently reading this book. You probably read it because it's like everybody told me about it, and I'm probably the last one to read it, called Atomic Habits. And in one part, the writer says that, so he used to be an athlete, and he describes his conversation with a coach of some like celebrity athletes, like star athletes, and he said that once he asked him what's the difference between a good athlete and a star athlete, and of course the coach mentioned like everything, like hard work, blah blah blah, a little bit of luck, blah 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 blah, and the ability of being able to deal with boredom, with doing boring stuff, because it's not fun like to go to the gym every day. And the same, by the way, I saw an like Cristiano Ronaldo interview, and he said the same thing, like basically like consistency. You think I want to go to the gym every day? I don't, but I do it because this is what I have to do to keep in shape and to keep performing on the level I'm performing. Yeah, and this coach also said, but he called it boredom, dealing with boredom, because it's like on dopamine, we can function for a very short, that's already like my theory, on dopamine we can function for a very short period of time. But the ability to deal with the boredom of everyday actions that need to be taken, that's what makes you great. That's what brings you to success. He actually phrased it really cool. Let me see. I think I wrote it down. Give me a second. Yeah. Yeah, he said the greatest threat to success is not failure, but boredom. Successful people are the ones who can master the boredom because they have to do the same things over and over again, and it's boring. And I remember when I applied occasionally to certain casting calls, auditions, it's kind of boring. It's fun to be on set and perform, or it's fun to be on stage and perform, but it's very boring and tedious. Just, writing all those emails. I hate writing emails. It's like, I hate writing long messages. And this is a very boring thing for me. But to get somewhere, you have to go on those websites, all of them, check out everything, record, set up the lighting, set up your shooting station, record, memorize lines that you won't ever need to use anymore. Or not memorize, print them out, have the script in your hand, because there are two different approaches. Some people prefer memorized lines, some people are like, no, you have to have a script in your hand. And it's boring. It is boring. Everything that comes to the performing part is boring. But yeah, if you want to be successful, you have to deal with boredom, and I want to be successful, so I have to deal with boredom. Like these 3 weeks, I will probably slack a bit because my mom's here, we're doing stuff together, so I'm not that free, but I think that's what I will keep in my head again, over and over again, and maybe I will also make a sign for myself, like the one that I showed you, eat your life today. I think I need another one about the greatest threat to the success being not failure, but boredom. I need a constant reminder. About it. Because memory is a weird thing. Yeah, just my thoughts. Okay, 11:47 p.m. What happens if you put 2 Wonder Women in one room? They build a bed. Mission accomplished. We're absolutely dead, exhausted, and have to go to bed. But we are very happy to accept congratulations.